Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good old Discord. Go chat. Chrome. Should be live. Should be live. I should be live. I should be live. Yes, I am live. Okay. It's working. Let's go. Alright. I'm not playing this on last level. Why is the noise quality so bad? Why is the noise quality? Settings. Okay, hang on, guys. Settings. Audio. Come on, audio, man. Not working. Audio. Okay, I guess it just. Oh, it's working. My bad. What was the setting? If you use OBS settings, disabling unused microphone devices. I accidentally just got 4600 on Zodiac. Oh god. Oh goodness. Man. Why is this shit not working? Mismatch step. Maybe that'll work. This is real. Yo, this is real. Oh my god. Wait, hang on. Let me look in. I don't even. What? Yeah, okay. Okay, I need a sub server. I don't know why. This wants to tweak out. Right. Oh, wait. Um. Oh, here. Oh, could be something here? I didn't know that. Here we go, Acropolis. Give me this one. It's so far. Oh, I hate this audio. Why is this so bad? This audio is so bad. Bruh. Dude, my audio even on stream sounds bad. This is so buns. God. OBS settings, audio, disabling unused microphone. Like, where are you even going? I might have to watch a video. This is bad. This is bad. This is like bad. This is bad. Like, this is no good. Cooked. Yo, why is my internet tweaking? Yo, look, Amber. Wait. Stop tweaking! 48k hertz? Wait, maybe that's what's wrong. Hmm. Yeah, okay. What was it? 48k's like thing? That's my audio channel. Okay. Volume. Oh my god. What is your problem, OBS? Why did you just make my volume shit? Like, Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Why is it so bad? Oh my god. What is wrong with this, man? I don't know at this point. I have to watch a video. My bad. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad, bro. What's it wrong? Oh, I don't watch it. Oh. Why is it doing this, man? Man, why are you gonna tweak out like this? Why is this video not working? Let it work, let it work, let it, please.
So let's just get right into making your audio the best it possibly can be for when you go live on stream. So on OBS, when you start, you're first going to see the audio mixers here. You might only have one at the very beginning. So as you can see, mine is picking up my microphone here, and then the one underneath this is just because I'm sharing my screen in OBS, you're actually seeing that as an audio source. There's just no audio coming through it, which is why it isn't moving. You can set these up and change them in settings, which I'll show you, as well as all of the other settings, just in order of the list. I'll tell you what are the best settings to use, as well as what they are and what it is that you're actually changing and doing. So first of all, head to settings here at the bottom right, and then you'll see a section specifically for audio. Now at the very top here is sample rate, and on the tin, typically the higher the better. 48 I believe is the default, and I'd recommend leaving it at that or changing it to that if it isn't there already. All this means is it's the amount of times per second that your audio is sampled or measured to create the digital file that you're inputting into your device. So again, the higher the number, the faster it's going to do that for you. Channels you can leave on stereo, that pretty much speaks for itself. And now these global audio devices is how you set up the bars that I showed you earlier down at the bottom of your screen there. So you'll see that in mic auxiliary audio in number 1 you can have up to 4, but I only need 1 microphone. It's picking me up from my MacBook Pro microphone that I'm speaking into. That's why when I talk you can see this green bar down here is moving up with my speech. The desktop audio is important if you're streaming games, for example, or anything with audio from your PC or laptop. If you're streaming a game live, you're going to want to click this drop down and change it to be wherever your audio is coming out of for you. So if you have a headset on and you're hearing your game audio through the headset, in order for
Wait. So like that. So that'll work then.
the viewers to hear that too, you're going to need to make sure that you've selected your headset, or if it's speakers, for example, select your speakers, and so on. You can also do 2 of these or up to 4 mics, as I said, so if you want to have multiple sources for each, you can do that as well. I use this for when I'm recording a podcast that I do, for example, because that way you can have separate audio tracks for each microphone, which makes the editing process a lot more smooth. Below that is decay rate, which you should put on fast. This is just the speed in which the sound decreases from the initial point of the sound going into the microphone and being picked up. So the monitoring device in advance below that is the device that you're going to use if you want to check your audio before or whilst you're live. So I'll show you how to monitor later on in the video, but it basically means that you can hear yourself speak for a while if you want to make sure that it sounds okay and there's no issues. So again, if you have a headset that you're listening to your audio through most of the time on your PC, just change that to your headset so when you do monitor yourself, you hear it through your headphones. But as you can see, I'm recording this on my Mac, so it's defaulted to my speakers because I don't have anything else plugged in, but just change it and make sure you do that to the device that you're hearing your audio from. Now hotkeys speak for themselves, but you can essentially click to mute or have push to talk on, same as with Discord or any other kind of general app. So you can do that if you want to. I typically don't bother because I have a nice little mute button on my microphone. And that's the end of that little section. But if you go to output here, you can also go to audio in this section as well. Pause. Oh hey, have you liked the video yet? Don't have to do this, but I do. For example, mine is Cal, Joe and Harry audio. That is the people I do my podcast with, and that means it records on separate tracks. This is also really useful if you're streaming, and let's
Audio bitrate. I'll see if that's all in check. Man, this is weird. Dude. I should really set this up. My bad. Like, should really set this up beforehand. So output. Yeah, this seems fine. Let's up this.
Say you're doing a game and you want it to be a video after the fact as well, you can record your game audio on one track and your mic audio on another track so they're separate when you're editing. And to do this, you want to click to the recording tab to the left of that. Bear in mind, mine are all grayed out because I'm currently recording on OBS, but you will be able to edit these. And essentially, you can click the audio tracks here and make sure that you're recording on more than one. So right now, mine would be recording on 2 because most recently I've used this for streaming. So again, I streamed one audio track for the game and one for my microphone so I can edit it a bit better later on. And in terms of audio bitrate for your audio, again, the higher the better, because this is just the speed in which your audio is going to essentially process itself. And that's per second again, so this would be 160 kbs essentially. In terms of the formats here as well, for the recording side of things, you can leave these as is. MKV can be converted. Settings, if you have issues with your mic maybe being cheaper or not sounding too great, you can make some adjustments here to your actual microphone. So let's say in settings like I showed, you've set up your microphone and it's on track 1 like mine. You can of course adjust this slider, which adjusts the sensitivity of the input, which is a very basic first thing to do. You want to make sure that it's never going into the red. As you can see, mine, even at max in this MacBook microphone, is only going into the yellow, which is kind of where you want to max out. But
all right, let's see if this is good. Alright, so yeah, okay, so let me just like go onto the yellow. Okay. Like that.
to dig a little bit deeper, if you click on the 3 dots here, you can go to properties and you can change the device here if you need to. So if you have different microphones, you can do.
Ooh, wait, this could be a game changer. This could. Properties. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's all fine. Why is this so bad? Ooh, wait, this could be a game changer. This could. Bro, no! Properties.
Do that as well. So I've got my voice changer here built in too. But then if you go to advanced audio properties, this is where you can really make some big adjustments. So first of all, you can sync the offset here, so you can increase this or decrease this. So if you notice that when you're speaking, it's a little bit delayed, and let's say you speak and then a few seconds later, the words are kind of visibly coming out of your mouth, you can sync this to offset that for you if you have a bit of a delay through your mic. There's no set rule for this, just have a play with it until it looks like it syncs up in the video based on when you're speaking. Mono setting here is just if people can only hear you through one side of their headset when you're streaming, click this, and if they don't, then don't click this because it's usually fine. This volume percentage is just if you need to make your mic a little bit louder, you can up the decibels or you can lower them if your mic is coming through a little bit too boomy, especially if when you lower this, it's still going into the red. So let's say your slider is halfway up, but you're still clipping into the red. Maybe lower that down a little bit. In terms of audio monitoring, you can have a few options here. So monitoring off means that you are not going to hear yourself speaking. If you do monitor only mute output, this would mean that no one on stream is going to be able to hear you, but you will be able to hear yourself speaking if you wanted to check any issues before you then make your voice live and heard again. And monitor and output means that both the stream, the viewers are going to be able to hear you, as well as you are going to be able to hear yourself. The tracks here are important if you're recording. So like I said earlier, if you want to have your mic volume on one and your game volume on another, let's say we want track 1 to be the mic audio, make sure you deselect track 2. Now another thing you can do here is filters. So filters is the last kind of section I'm going to take you through, and you'll notice that when you open this up, unless you have any on there, it will be blank and there'll be a little plus icon at the bottom here. You'll have a bunch of different options here and a drop down built in. You can also get plugins if you want to add more. So if there's anything that you know sounds good on your microphone or that you think you want, you can get plugins by downloading them online. Make sure you go to a reputable source for that. Be careful. But I'll just go through what each of these will do for you in
Man, I really don't know how to fix this.
Fatherland, 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 time forever. Fatherland, fatherland, fatherland.
Like, this needs to be fixed, because my audio sounds like absolute shit. So my desktop, yeah, okay, so it's fine. And then my mic is going through my, yeah, man. Like, I couldn't tell you what's going on. Like, oh my god. Why is it doing this? Like, why? Tell me why. Maybe a filter. So why is it doing this? I'm gonna stop stream for now. I really need to figure this out. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not like it's watching me anyway. But I'm gonna have to stop streaming, figure this out. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, I'll probably stream maybe later today or tomorrow. So, alright, bye.